So hey everybody, we're here for the Smackdown live review. Not a bad edition overall. Cassie's here. Unfortunately, Kyle is not here. He was sad, great energy and everything.
He's
guy was fantastic. Guy is lame. You married the guy, so he's obviously not lame. I mean, good lord, poor Kyle. Oh well, couldn't be here. That's fine. All good. We're just gonna move on with the review. I feel. Okay, now I thought that was just a cyst, but apparently it was Kyle. Wow, I mean, damn that. Okay, Cassie, you're putting more vaudeville stuff with it. I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor. Oh, I'm a tumor. That's a fin. Anyway, so Brian and Shane doing the talking, that was pretty cool. Like you know, we discussed before, short and sweet.
Efficient.
I mean, it was. That's what.
Simple, stupid.
That's. Eva's not out there yet. So anyway, so we got that. Brian and Shane introducing us to SmackDown, pretty cool. The theme, horrible, not any good. It's not much better than the Raw. Yeah, you gotta make sure you're on camera. Not much better than the Raw theme. Giggity. Not much better than the Raw theme. Whatever. Cool.
At least our logo doesn't look like retarded.
I'm sorry, Cassie. What?
I like the Raw theme.
Of course you do.
At least SmackDown's logo isn't retarded.
This is true. It looks like SmackDown Impact on Pop Live, but you know we're not going to go into that. It does look like that. Hardy High, Dixieland High. Brother Neil, it's an extraordinary xylophone. He's funny because there is no pool because we are in Death Star. Oh. I don't know why I made his South African accent like a goofy Arab guy from Star Wars. I don't know why that was. Anyway, so the whole roster is around the ring. Cool. You had, like, on Raw, you're introducing everybody like, hey, all these people are on SmackDown. Cool. That was good stuff. It was very, very fun. The unfortunate thing is Eva Marie was there.
Unfortunately.
Now, they did have a pretty cool set or whatever. They didn't bring that back to SmackDown Fist because Eva would have tried to and probably taken the whole thing without flinching. As we know, that's what she can do. So,
Black hole.
Shane, son, won't you come and wash the pain away?
She came out and did her little turn on the catwalk.
Yeah, on the catwalk. Gonna do your little turn on the catwalk.
You can do better, Peter.
Yeah, on the catwalk. Hey, Peter, we're your friends. We're always here for you in your time of need. Anyway, that was horrible. Six-pack challenge. Shane and Daniel Bryan decided to, just randomly pick guys. Because Baron Corbin...
Bray?
What?
Why did they have Bray?
They needed an...
is actually kind of talented.
Yeah, he is.
Bray doesn't have a six-pack.
They needed a... Neither does Baron. Anyway. They needed a guy that was uncircumcised if you look at the size of his hood.
So Mark Henry?
In your head... No. Nothing can be the size of Mark Henry. So they picked John Cena. Ooh. They picked Bray.
He was actually pretty over, though.
No, I wish it was, he was over and away. Anyway, Cena, Bray, cool. Baron Corbin, the Bored Wolf.
Me.
I love how you went from liking Baron Corbin to not liking him at all.
Because I got annoyed by his
cut.
freaking outburst every time you saw Baron, so it made me hate him, because I hate seeing you doing that.
I influenced you. Anyway, so Baron Styles, not Harry Styles.
Stop! You're gonna break the chair.
Yeah, stop that. What the hell are you doing that for? Anyway, then Ziggler, and then they had a battle royal to decide who was gonna be the last guy. Poor Simon Gotch still getting in trouble for that fight with Sin Cara last week. That's what happened before the draft. Actually, is they got in the backstage.
I love how his gear says "quite manly" on it now.
He's quite man regionally. Anyway, so, boy, they got him out of there fast. Ryder was botching a lot. He botched the Rough Rider. He botched an elbow drop where I'm like, I understand he got off the ropes and he slipped. That'll happen. It'll happen, but I'm like, it just wasn't a good... He did it and then tried to jump on him still. It's like, no, Ryder, just stop. Just stop. That was weird. Cruz...
Is that an at least you tried moment?
No.
Ryder's talented. Eva Marie, it's like, at least you tried and you failed miserably. So the lesson is, never try.
Ryder, try again later.
Are we talking about his relationship with Emma?
Yeah.
You're thinking about...
You just want her to
you're
leave,
thinking about Emma now, aren't
Yeah.
you? Okay, all right.
You just want her to leave black imprints on you, don't you?
Wait, is this going to be in reference to Cruz winning? Oh,
No, I was
wrong
saying
black
dick
imprints.
sucking reference,
Yes,
but-
the black lipstick. We get it. Thank you. It's like siphoning an oil filter. Anyway, so Cruz went. Cool. I broke Cassie. Anyway, she's never gonna think of Emma's black lipstick again the same way.
God
By the way.
damn it, John!
I'm so good. And then you had Cruz winning or whatever after he eliminated Kane, and Kane leaned into that one, by the way. Anyway, so that was cool that Cruz won. I mean, he was all smiles. Shout out to Add Vitamin C, for her song Smile. That's a really good song. Shelton Benjamin is back, 41 years old. The guy can still move great. Excited to see him back. I'm not confusing him with Cruz. Shelton has hair. I think he has hair. I don't know how much he has left. This is her applause. She has no idea who Shelton Benjamin is. None.
No.
To be fair,
I'll take your word for
In your
it.
applause.
she's only tip. Big reservoir tip. Shelton, really talented. I'll show you some of his matches. Ziggler promo was decent. It's nice that they're doing pre-match stuff, hyping up stuff. I thought the New Day was in the background, and then I realized it was just a
And
black
no
background.
replays.
Replays of what?
What
Of
we
New
saw
Day?
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, remember that? Remember that from way back 5 minutes ago? Yeah, good times.
Showing that like 10 times.
Ty Dillinger? 10? Perfect 10. Anyway, so, okay, the particular promo was decent. Okay, at least he was more focused, and his hair still looked like ramen noodles. Becky and Natty.
He has hair.
This is true. I got plenty of hair. My hair is hanging down here. Quit pulling on my hair. Things I never thought I'd have to say to my best friend.
Quit pulling on it.
Quit screaming like that. Anyway, Becky and Natty. That was good stuff. I'm always happy to see Becky, for obvious reasons. Natty also.
Among other women.
It was. Oh, come on! I'm only focused on one. There's only one I really want to date anyway, and she knows who she is. Becky versus Natty was good. It was a tap out win. It's Ashley, by the way. That's who I'm referring to. It was a good tap out win. I was surprised to see Becky get.
Kyle, what are you doing?
He doesn't. Whatever. He's contributing to the podcast by
He's
being weird.
mouthing and doing eyebrow shit.
How's he mouthing with his eyebrows? You don't
It's an
understand.
acquired skill.
Do you understand? Do you understand how anatomy works? Clearly not, since you're feather dusting yourself. Ugh.
That
Oh,
was weird.
You like that, don't you, bitch?
That's not the same. Now you're just tapping yourself on the face.
Now you're tapping it. The fuck
I
is
love tapping myself.
fuck is my and repress again? More
On
things
the
I never
internet,
thought.
It'll always be there now.
Kyle, you do mean what she said and not her actually tapping herself.
I can either confirm or deny.
Okay, just all right. I mean,
I tap a lot of things.
I wash my hands clean of this stuff. So anyway, it was a good match. It was a good women's match. It wasn't as good as her one at Battleground. That's just my opinion. But still, it was given a good amount of time. And Becky gained her revenge win. Sets up a nice, nice rubber match for. It's got to be for SummerSlam. You gotta have that. You just have that. And then Alexa coming out.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, there's a good pop on that.
I mean, now I call it now. I mean, I've come up with a name for her. I don't know if other people have, but the
Oh,
blissful
it got cut short because of Naomi.
cut short. Blissful firecracker is what I call Alexa. Naomi, why are you here? Naomi, why are you here? I mean,
There are worse wrestlers though.
Here's the thing. The problem is she botches. Now she is a good athlete. She's a very good athlete. The problem is that Naomi is either getting injured or just not doing that good in the ring. And I mean, it's been long enough that they've given her a chance. Mm-hmm. And she's really not doing anything with it. Now, maybe she'll do better here, but I'm sorry, I couldn't care less about Naomi. I just couldn't. I just couldn't care less about
Did you
Naomi.
just try to censor yourself?
I was going to say I'd give two shits about her, but,
He can actually censor himself.
censor yourself? Shick, shouties,
Don't
were
leave your
shot
ass
of my...
open so long. A dick might fly in.
I'm Dan Rathers.
Thanks, Rather. Cassie Southern is coming out again. Anyway.
For the joke.
Anyway, so, yeah, I like how I'm like, okay, set up for Cassie. And she drops the pass. Anyway, so, Naomi, why are you here? Boy, when Eva Marie's music hit, boy, Alexa was pissed. What did Alexa say, Cassie?
What the fuck is going on here?
Yes. Now, I don't think anybody told any of the Eva Marie's going to come out. So, anyway, that was ridiculous. The voiceover was weird. That was just
She
weird.
just kept going, really?
Yeah. And
Really?
I don't think Naomi was probably upset. I'm sure Becky and Natty were. I don't know. I'm not gonna presume that they all have heat with her. I would have heat with Eva Marie if I was somebody on the roster. Like, why is she getting TV time when she can barely do a headlock?
Especially
She
Carmella.
can almost kill someone.
Oh, Carmella, right?
That was good. Yeah.
I
Carmella.
forgot about Carmella being out
Carmella
there.
should be the most pissed of all.
I mean, well, Carmella got injured at the hands of Eva at a house show.
Oh,
Because it was
right.
fucking sloppy as hell.
That was also last
Couple
year.
seconds.
But still.
Seconds is being generous, Kyle.
I know.
Okay, all right.
Second to the 53rd min.
Wow. So going through a whole NFL roster then.
Well, it's double that because it's seconds of each.
That's a good point. 106. Wow. Jeez. That's almost as many players as that played for the Jaguars and failed. So anyway, Eva Marie, boy, those boos. Boy.
Oh.
Those are a lot of...
I'm pretty sure they killed the mics on everything besides the talent.
They had to, and the problem is you could still hear the boos.
Yeah, it was like, did you not turn the mic? Nope. Oh, you turned them off. Shit.
This segment did its job with establishing, hey, these are the women on there, and there are going to be more to come.
It did its job.
So I'll give them that, and that's after the match.
Oh.
What? Huh?
Come.
Yes, emphasis on come.
I love how Becky's standing in the ring going, okay, can we go now?
Speaking of cum, what?
Speaking of next,
Anyway.
they cut her off right as she started talking,
Yeah,
too.
they did. I mean, it's like they were like, this is a bad idea, cut her off.
I was happy about that.
I mean, Eva Marie can't
There's
Go
talk.
to commercial! Go to commercial!
There's direction, finally.
Yes.
They're not just letting shit play out
There's
when it
not,
shouldn't.
there's not one direction.
There's multiple.
Okay.
Thank God.
Well, to be fair, that's
Well, they
what...
split up and went in different directions for a while.
That's the joke.
They all went gay.
Wow, damn, Kyle. Woo! Right 0 to 60. Damn! Woo! Well, that's going to be fun. Anyway, that's the story of my life. Their life, in other words. Oh, they're there.
I still love you. And the cats still love you.
No,
Must be a
they
crazy cat
Don't worry.
guy.
I won't hear any of the hate.
no, they don't.
They don't know my Twitter.
They know my Twitter, like I give a fuck if they give me any hate. That's what I think of One Direction. Anyway, Miz TV with Orton. Boy, Orton saying at one point, you're great on the mic. You're great at playing with yourself. Orton! And then, my favorite one was, it's like, about Maurice, Maurice and Miz are arguing or whatever. It's like, wait, who does the pitching and the catching in this relationship?
And
Orton!
they answered.
It's like, Orton, you saucy wench! Like,
And they answered.
They did. It was bad. Kyle, lean it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I was gonna say you're lean. You were leaning off
I
camera for a
noticed
second.
that. I am
It's
slowly
all,
drifting.
it's all right.
Tokyo
But
drift.
it was Tokyo drifting. Yes, it was. It served its purpose. At least it was better than the one with Jericho.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it didn't go on as long. Then Miz versus Orton was weird because of Orton was selling his shoulder injury. He obviously wasn't injured. You pointed out that he was selling. I thought he might have been hurt for a second, but it was just weird because
That
it's
just
like
means he's good at selling.
Well, I mean, he shouldered the responsibility of trash day, and that's why he was out for 9 months. Orton wasn't injured. Okay, whatever. He hits one RKO. Takes forever to hit another one.
Yeah.
I know it's a live SmackDown, but I'm like, Orton, you realize they're not editing this shit out to air on Thursday, right? And that was a little weird. He hits another RKO, 1, 2, 3.
But, it was a really
That
odd,
was really weird.
dead moment.
I mean,
don't know.
it wasn't as dead as watching Eva Marie come out.
Okay, that's
I mean,
true.
that's nothing
That
was.
wasn't
But that was
bad.
hatred.
That was hatred. No, I meant Eva Marie lifeless coming out. That's what I meant, actually. I
her
mean the
soulless
crowd.
eyes.
Yes. Well, she's not actually a natural redhead.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I think
So,
she's black-haired.
So her soul is black but covered in white.
Oh,
Yeah, she dyed it
Or her
a few
holes.
days ago, so I think she's wearing a wig.
I think so, or she was wearing a wig that time. No, I think she tried to dye blue or something. For the SmackDown brand.
She had a
No, I know, I saw it. You showed it to me.
It was black.
Kyle's reaction pretty much sums it up.
I can only imagine how that went.
Well, it's Eva Marie. She botched it, obviously.
Well, the reason she had to die is because she looked too much like the Bellas in the first place. That's the main reason they had her dye her hair.
Yeah, I know that. Except she didn't look like the Bellas at all, and I never understood that shit.
That
but
was
what
the excuse they gave. It was
That's-
a false one.
Well, I mean, Eva's used to false finishes.
She's
Anyway,
asked her husband.
Heath. Her husband's name is Jonathan. He gives a bad name to guys named John everywhere. Heath for the Slater good. I mean, hey, bravo to Heath. Hey, at least he's doing something on TV.
Yeah.
Rhino, yay. I mean, I guess he takes up 2 roster spots now, so.
I get, man. He looked confused.
He did look confused, and I'm like, here's my question: how does Rhino? Yeah, no. How does Rhino sneak up on anybody? I mean, really, how does he? Then
she was made of money.
That being said, about Heath Slater.
Yes. What about Heath Slater?
I actually feel that they should have given him a small spot on Raw as well, since he's a free agent.
They may next week. It's possible.
And have him try and I know it's not going to go through very well, but have him try to gain favor almost with each to try to get drafted or not drafted, signed.
I mean, he's trying to gain favor. I mean, squeal like a piggy boy, like that kind of favor.
I don't know about that, but
anyway, so yeah, you had some car getting towed out over here in the window. It wasn't my car, fortunately, because I don't drive a brand new 2016 Honda. So anyway, 6-pack challenge. So what were you saying, Kyle? I'm sorry. Were you done?
Pretty much.
You were saying maybe put him on both shows. And
yeah, have him
that.
swapping back and forth, trying to trying to curry favor or get signed.
He's not Hindu. Why would he be trying to curry favor? I mean, he's a spicy. That's the joke.
No,
he's ding dong. No ding dong.
Super racist.
Man, for once I'm not making this stuff, folks. Just so you know. Bray versus...
No script.
He told us what to say. Blame him. He told us what to say.
I'm sure, blame the white guy. Yeah.
I'm white too.
Oh, yes. Sure. So I'm white 1, yet you're white 2. You're the better white. The better white. Oh, you leaned into that one. Anyway, so Bray versus Cruz versus Corbin versus Ziggler versus Styles versus Cena. It was a good main event. 6-pack challenge. 6 men. First one to get a pinfall gets the win. You had Bray and Styles beating up Cruz, so it was 2 Southern boys beating up a white guy or a black guy.
Oh,
that was good. That wasn't bad at all.
No.
Yeah. I think Michael Hayes approved of that racism. Vince was like, cool. This isn't racist at all. Vince, it's 2 Southern guys beating up a black guy. You've not been paying attention to the news. What? Truman's still president, right? He probably thinks that Truman... Oh, you leaned into that one.
Why are you trying to lick me?
No, I was trying to blow.
Why is my best friend blowing me?
Ooh. Anyway. That wasn't me, folks. My hands are up here. Anyway, so 6-pack. Quit slapping each other. 6-pack challenge. It was pretty good, though. I mean, the problem is half the match was like, we have 3-4 guys out. Why are you trying to slap my head? What the fuck?
You're also failing terribly.
Yeah, you really are. But anyway,
stop before you reach his head.
So, oh my. Anyway, so 6-pack challenge.
Just stop. It's done.
So 6-pack challenge. The problem is there were times where 3 guys were outside the ring. You had 3 guys in the ring getting their spots in, and then the other 3 guys would come in.
Yeah.
It would just be a rotation. Now, yeah, they had that in 3 ways and 4 ways and stuff like that. The problem is, something about the pace felt off. Now, to be fair, you had a good amount of star power, and, I mean, you had Corbin in there, and he's not really a star, and his stomach makes everybody sad, including himself. But that was the weakest Kool-Aid Man thing ever.
I got something caught in my throat when I was starting to do it.
I got something caught in my throat. Oh, yeah! God damn it, Cassie. Jesus!
I can't do deep throat voices.
Part of that oral agreement, folks.
We can practice tonight.
Oh my. I'm not filming that. No! I'm not filming it. Don't you two even get any ideas. I don't care how many views I get. I'll probably get my channel pulled.
So I should throw out that teddy bear you gave me?
You told me you wouldn't tell anybody about that. You
that
said
sounds really pedo-ish, by the way.
You said
bear.
You promised not to tell. I need an adult.
I am an adult.
Bear.
I am a bear. God.
No, pedo bear.
Pedo bear. I thought you said I'm a bear.
No.
What?
It's a thing on the internet.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's really horrible. You know what? I mean, if we were in Penn State, these would be appropriate jokes. So anyway, 6-pack challenge is pretty good stuff.
These were tame.
It was tame, but, to be fair, though, they may have been a little tired. Maybe they were running house shows. Maybe they were nervous because of the live format. Maybe they didn't know they were all going to be facing each other. Who knows?
It would be entertaining.
SmackDown wasn't bad overall. Now, I'll tell you this. Ziggler winning was shocking. Pretty shocking.
Yeah, that was...
I mean, that was like super kick. It was like the 80th super kick that Ziggler's thrown this week.
That was about as shocking as Sasha winning the title yesterday.
No, yes and no. Sasha at least was elevated a lot higher than Ziggler was.
Yeah, Ziggler was the black horse of this race.
That was
Just
Cruz.
because she's short doesn't mean she has to be elevated too much.
Picked up like a bowling ball.
She's not that high.
Hardy high.
Just because her cousin...
It's an extraordinary xylophone.
Reigns high.
He did things for Adderall reasons. Adderall. Stuff for ADHD and
Sasha's
performance
on
enhancing.
weed.
Sasha is on weed? Well, I mean,
Her
cousin is.
Talk.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That was the joke.
That's the joke. Anyway, so Ziggler winning, that was really cool. It was good stuff. Ziggler versus Ambrose, this could have a Ziggler heel turn. You could have an Ambrose heel turn, but
That's not really a turn.
Yeah, Ambrose.
He's
a
gray.
Ambrose can turn on Renee.
Well, that's easy. I mean, that's why she needs towels
That's
whenever
what
she does
they
interviews.
do every minute of every day.
Even when Ambrose is on camera in the ring, somehow Renee's doing stuff to him.
Even when they're sleeping at night, they're fucking each other in their sleep.
We've really gone off the rails.
They don't sleep.
What is this sleep? I'm an insomniac. I don't know what sleep is.
Why do you think Renee's so light?
Because that's in her jeans.
No,
that's Ambrose.
I like her tight jeans. I like how good she looks in her tight
Those
jeans.
tight jeans.
She's unfiltered and she loves it. Anyway, so six-pack challenge, I would say it was pretty good. It is a little tame in spots, but it was still nice and Ziggler won. So I would say that elevates it to a B. I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B.
What did we give Raw yesterday?
We gave Raw an A-.
Okay.
But that was the first show. And that was the first show of SmackDown.
Yes, I'm going to give SmackDown a B.
I agree. I like B. It was solid.
To B or not to B.
But that being said, it's the first show.
Yeah.
It can go up. It can go down. We don't know yet.
Never mind. I mean, I had a teacher that wanted to go up and down on me. That was weird, because I was in the 7th grade.
And it was your PE teacher, wasn't it?
No, she was my health teacher, and she wanted to teach me a lot about oral health. Anyway, Cassie, what's your whole thing about? I'm not kidding.
I believe you. You ruined her.
Cassie, on that note, what was your grade?
Not Cassie. The other.
Cassie, what's your rating? Oral health. What's your rating? Oh, you leaned into that one. Ow! Stop that. What's your rating?
Not the B. Not the B.
Wicker Man?
Not the B.
You're rating at Wicker Man. Cool. Anyway, Wicker Man rating. That's horrible. Anyway, so B overall.
Cage rating.
Let's just be fair, though, about the brand split. Obviously, we're going to have to give this a few months to see how it goes.
As I said in the last video.
I'm not going to... Yeah, exactly. I'm not... My relationships never last long. They don't last 3 months. They last 3 weeks, if that.
Not 3 days.
I mean, if she'd shut up, it wouldn't even last that long. But anyway, let's just rate Raw for how Raw does and SmackDown for how SmackDown does. I'm not going to rate how they do together for a few months because each brand needs to be its own identity. Get the stuff going maybe by Survivor Series. We can start comparing them. My opinion.
It's like having twins.
I think that after each of the pay-per-views, we should at least evaluate how they've been doing.
Oh, so you're saying maybe by September we rate the brand split pay-per-view. We could do that. Yeah, because we're going to be doing a lot more reviews now.
But even just after SummerSlam, I think we should do a little, just mention how they've been doing.
We can mention during the SummerSlam review how we thought the brand split's been going.
Yeah,
because that would be about a month.
Just updates.
Yeah, updates. Updates. Anyway, speaking of updates, we're going to finish closing with this. SmackDown, this is probably one of the only SmackDown reviews I'm going to be able to do. Not next week, but the week after. I may also be off on Tuesday, so I would be able to do that review. But I'm not normally off Tuesday nights, so that's why I traditionally don't watch SmackDown until later. And I'm not going to come over Wednesday and cut a review, because sometimes it's not going to be worth it. So these will be very, very sparingly done. But anyway, thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter if you'd like, at RebornAgain, REBOURNE again. And enjoy the night. We'll be back for NXT and the CWC. What do you want?
Does not mean you do not watch SmackDown.
Yeah, watch fucking SmackDown.
Tweet at him. He will talk to you about it.
I will. I will tell you that Morrow's the best commentator. JBL.
Tweet at both of us.
JBL block. I'm not two people. As much as my other half wants to admit that it exists, it doesn't.
Or tweet to one of my 5 Twitter accounts.
Yeah, he has 5. He doesn't need 3. He needs 5. Biggie.
I don't even need 1, but I have 5.
Me, so.
Well, yeah, it's because you kept tweeting me and I said, who's that? My best friend. Anyway, so okay, we're done with this review. Be back tomorrow for the CWC.